multiply. And here we're going to go to the second one. And the 19th superprime. Okay, let me go back to, I have a on thing here, and we find out that it's right here. You see that? 331. Okay? That happens to be the 19th superprime. So this is, you go up here, it tells you sequential revealed verses overall. So the last one, which is 114.6, sequentially in the order of revelation happens to be the 19th superprime, okay, which is 331, as you see right here. Right here, okay, 331. So we go back to our thing, and it says the 19th superprime is 331, and which is the position of the last verse. What? I'm sorry? Oh, my phone, yeah, sorry. Let's see here, I have it in the wrong way. There we go, okay? So it's 331. Again, we do the same multiplication, the 19 times the index times the prime itself, comes 6289. 6289 is called the distinct semi-prime because there are two unlike or distinct prime numbers as factors. As we see, we got it from that. Semi-prime, and his index is 1672. It is amazing, huh? Okay. Let's see what we are generating with this. 1672 is the frequency of A.L.M in Surah 29. The people who are counting the numbers by committee, okay, they cannot verify this. Okay? Because they cannot count the number of alifs. They keep arguing about the number of alifs. Do we count Hamza? We don't do that? Okay, all kinds of stuff. But this is, again, miracle by committee. Right? Doesn't work that way. So this is what it gives you. This is what gives you that. Over it is 19, super prime, which means it's a prime. Its index is also a prime. Super prime, this 331 is the 67th prime number. 67 is the 19th prime number. So this becomes the super prime, which is the 19th one. And so 1672. So let's see what's 1672. Okay. And come down here and 1672 prime number verse is 9619. The 19th verse that was revealed. Do not listen to him, do not obey him, and fall prostrate and come closer. Those are those people who listen to the people who have no proof. They just talk. And they gravitate towards guys, to those guys, okay? And tells you do not do that because of this, because of that, because of this. They have to show you this. Now, this one doesn't matter which Quran you use, it's always the case. Remember, because 128 and 129 are not prime numbers, so it's irrelevant. It's out of the argument. There is no argument anymore. Okay. Are we finished? No. 1672nd prime number is 14221. Now, the 14221 is a Lonely Gaussian Composite. Its index is 570. 570, what is 570? 570 Gaussian Prime is 9127. You see how chapter 29, how many chapters do we have that are initial? 29 chapters. Chapter 29 comes back and tells you this. And all of these things, because the very last verse in the Quran happens to be in the order of revelation happens to be a prime number, and it's a very special prime number. It's called a super prime. It happens to be the 19th one. Okay? Now, 570 is the frequency of A.L.M in Surah 32, which is called a sajda, is prostration. Okay? I want to our Quran translation here. Yeah, and as you see here, 331 lines up with 279. 279 is the number of revelation of the verses in the order, but only in, I think it's, let's see here, before I trap myself into something that may not be correct, we'll go back and look at Plum and see what it is. Okay, Plum is sequential revealed verses in initial or uninitial surahs. So this is 279th uninitial verse that was revealed. Okay? And so now what we'll do is we'll go to the Quran, and as a matter of fact, A.L.M pointed this out to me. And so again, as I said, you have to give credit where the credit is due. Be very careful of this. Otherwise it's called theft. And God says, thou shalt not steal. You have to be very careful, okay? So here it says, so 279. We go there it is. Therefore, look at the language. Therefore, woe to those who write the scripture with their hand and say this is from God in order to obtain a cheap material gain. Woe to them for what they write, and woe to them for what they gain. If that is not a warning, I don't know what is. Okay. By the way, 279 is also the number of Taha in chapter 20. Okay. So I don't know what else you want to show people to make them see the light. Okay. And this is absolutely amazing why this was chosen in here in this specific location. Okay. And look at this, the strength of this. Okay. وبين الذين يكتبون الكتاب أيديهم ثم يقول هذا من عند الله. Can you believe it? This is from God. And now, those people did that, and then there are billions of people actually, what they do is they confirm that every day. And they fight for those two verses. But look, I mean, so we should be grateful for what God has given us. And as I said, I didn't have any other option but to talk about this because this tells you a story. And God is telling us why these numbers are assigned in these specific places in the Quran. Okay. So if I want to talk about that last verse the whole day, okay, like I talked about two numbers today, 798 and 195. Okay. Took a whole hour, and I also neglected a lot of stuff to tell you because that just keeps on going, and there is no end to it. So that's what I mean by the generator of the Quran. Okay. I'm going to stop here and go back.